Uh, Let me make a twart really quick. Um, space stuff. In space. Great. Good tweet. Good tweet, Dodger. Crushing it like usual. Goodness gracious. Hi, guys. Hi. How are you? Did IKEA 3 actually happen, or was it a fever dream? You know, probably a fever dream. Don't spoil anything for people who haven't watched it yet, because we did just do it yesterday. So there are probably plenty of people who intend on watching the VOD. It was wild. Yeah, but every Daikia is wild. Oh, thanks for playing again. I'm with the publisher. If you ever need anything or want to speak to the devs, let me know. Thank you. I fell asleep before it finished and I'm sad. There was a point at the very end where Krendor went... My character's name was Naomi. Krendor went, Naomi, and I was straight up asleep in my seat. I don't stay up that late ever. So, you weren't alone. I also was falling asleep because it was so late. Grimboy, thank you so much for the gifted subs. Welcome, guys. If you were gifted a sub just now, make sure that you take the time to say thank you. Good thing you didn't have Cam. I know, right? It was so late. It was so late for a Duker. It was so late for a I have to get up soon with a child. I fell asleep before it even started. Well, that's almost better. You get to just experience the whole thing in one bite, you know? This was the first IKEA I watched and it did not disappoint. Great. The VOD will wind up, if you are a subscriber of JP's, you can watch it now, I think, on his Twitch VODs, but it'll go up on JP's YouTube channel at some point. Oh. Oh, God, I'm so tired. I fixed our washing machine, though. Guys, I fixed our washing machine. I'm so happy. So I'm able to wash things again. Delightful. Thank God as well, because this morning we had yet another incident of, oh, I guess we have to wash everything. It's like, thank goodness. Thank goodness. What was wrong with it? So in England, there are fuses in the ends of the outlet cords. So, like, we're trying to see if there's one just laying around that I can use as an example. But the, like, end piece is, like, this big. There's a buzzing. The end piece, like, that plugs into the wall. Calm down, chat. The end piece that plugs into the wall, there is a fuse in there. And it blows sometimes. So we popped that open and found a fuse, and half of the fuse was, like, black. And we were like, oh, that's probably the problem. My father-in-law had a bunch of fuses. So he was like, oh yeah, I've got the one that you need. So just dropped that by. I put it in the plug and now we're good. And now I know that sometimes when things don't work anymore, it's because the fuse in the cord blew, which is not a thing in America. I didn't know you got inked. It looks dope. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's pretty big, actually. It's, like, on my back as well. Oh, enjoy your stream. I hope to sub when things are back to semi-normal. Thank you. No worries. It's just delightful to have you here. Oh my gosh. It's rough because Monday was stream and then Daikia. Today is stream and then Super Cousin time, so Final Fantasy 14 time. And then tomorrow is no stream. I'm going to mow the lawn. No stream, but the Arcadum game is in the evening. So I'm going to have 3 nights where I'm staying up later than I normally would. I am tired. I'm a sleepy boy today, so I hope that y'all will be patient with me. Is this the new norm? The new norm to like do night streams? It's just Daikia's a one-off, so there's that. Tuesday, Wednesday will consistently be this way, yeah. But having Wednesday daytime off helps a lot. It's just, you know. Go to bed? No, I'm already here. I've been up for hours with my kid. It's fine. I'm just saying, if I'm yawning a lot and somebody's like, she seems tired, if y'all could just like dogpile that person. I'm kidding. I bought Monster Train after the stream the other day, and it's good fun. It is, isn't it? It's a very fun game. How do you choose who you gift to? Oh, so when you're on the channel page, I'll walk you through it. When you're on the channel page, you hit gift a sub. And it has like the gift to the community thing that's auto. But over on the right in small text, it says gift to a specific viewer. So you can click that and then put an actual name in there. I know. I feel so silly because, well, I do get up with a kid around like 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning. So that is different. But all of my friends, you know, it hits 3 a.m. and they're like, woo, here's my second wind. Ready to fucking go. Not this guy. No, I've always, once it hits like midnight, my head starts to shut down big time. Where'd you get that awesome photo of you on this? Okay, so Sam and I only have one webcam. Right, so Sam had already been streaming, so I was like, cool, let Sam keep the webcam, and I'll just find a picture of me. And I was looking through the pictures, and I was like, none of these feel right for Daikia. So it turns out that there's this person on DeviantArt that takes pictures of, like, celebrities and things, and photoshops them so that they're destroying cities, so that they're, like, sitting on cities, or, like destroying buildings or whatever. And they had done it with a few of my Playboy photos. I did a non-nude Playboy shoot, for anybody who doesn't know that. And they had taken some of my Playboy photos. And one of them was literally, because in the shoot, I was eating pizza in a lot of the photos. And so they had replaced the pizza with buildings. So it's just me sitting on like a city with buildings in my hand and my mouth like I'm eating. And I was like, that's it. That feels right for Daikia. So yeah, this is the photo. Hold on. I definitely didn't delete it. Here it is. That's it. That's the picture. They did it with one of my other ones too, but this one just felt right. It's good. It's good shit. But yeah, I went to look at like what else this person has done, because of course everybody else that was on the show during pre-show was like, who did this? Because this is definitely like they definitely do this a lot. And I went to look, and it's true, their entire page was pictures of different celebrities on cities as giants. So now you know. I refused to talk about it or acknowledge it on actual Daikia, so watching the show will not help you. So I hope that that helped you. I don't know why, but I'm glad they do this. Yeah, they're funny. They're funny pictures. What is Daikia about? I've never watched it. So Daikia, it's a 3-part thing so far. Each one has been basically like a one-off. But our friend Krendor is obsessed with IKEA. He loves IKEA. He just finds it really relaxing to like be there. So it's one of those places that he goes to. He doesn't buy stuff there super often. He just likes to go and like hang out. So when he was talking with JP about doing a D&D show or like a tabletop show, somehow the goof Daikia came about. Like, what if the whole thing took place in an IKEA? Because everybody knows I love IKEA. Call it Daikia. It'll be hilarious, right? And so they are shows that use, I can't remember what the system is called, but he doesn't even follow it anyway, so it doesn't matter. But basically we're all mutants in it, and throughout the game we gain more and more mutations. Oh, it's literally just called Mutant? Okay, great. It's a system called Mutant. Is it important to watch the previous ones? Not at all. Not at all. It does not matter if you watch the previous ones. Right, chat? Like, it doesn't really matter. Yeah. Chat confirms. The only important thing about the previous ones is understanding Sam's struggle. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that. Do you think JP would bring back Maid RPG? There hasn't been a Maid RPG since the one that I was in, I don't think. Right? Yeah, there's a game called Maid RPG where everybody's trying to like be the best maid, basically, and it's very bizarre and surreal. But the Maid RPG streams were always really funny because everybody had to dress as a maid. And so if you were to look for Maid RPG It Me JP on Google Images, you'd probably get some of the pictures. Who hosts the other D&D you've been doing recently? That's an Arcadum game. So Arcadum, where JP has lots of different role-playing shows going on at the same time, and sometimes he's mostly a producer. Like, a lot of the times he's not even in it. Arcadum's games, he DMs all of them, and they're all mostly happening in the same world, and there's lots of homebrewed stuff, and he's like created everything from scratch. So it's a very different vibe, but super cool, super cool. It's really fun. I think I've said this already, but I was talking with Arcadum, and it's really fun to like be in a game where there have been so many other games before us, and all of them are happening in the same place, and so people get really excited about little things, and we don't know why. They'll get really jazzed about something, and we'll be like, okay. All right. Okay. I have some fish to analyze soon. Oh, man. I don't even know what fish analysis entails, if I'm being honest. I really don't understand Arcadum's chat. It's 90% in-jokes and references. Yeah, I mean, it's, again, like, since everything is interconnected, and there's this, they really want you to understand that, like, anything that you do that's really big is going to affect every other game, right? And so people who follow all of the games or are involved in one of the Discord games or whatever, for them, it's like every little thing has meaning and purpose. And for us, we literally just be like, I just told a guy I want a sword. I just told a guy I want a sword. That's all I did, right? But like, but to the chat, because they're all like really invested in the world, it's more than you just asking for a sword, right? This counts as English practice, right? Totally. I think so. What do you need to practice for English? It's not going to be anything I can help you with. English proficiency exam. I have a proficiency exam to apply for a teaching job. That's awesome. I just learned English from watching Friends. Man, whenever people are like, yeah, I just watched enough American TV, or I just watched enough English language TV that I learned English, I'm like, I've been watching anime for fucking my entire life, and I still don't know Japanese. Unreal. Is it me? Am I the problem? Is English easy to learn or no? I don't know. I assume not, because we're like an amalgamation of a bunch of different shit, but I don't know. Do you know Nani? I do know Nanny. I do know that. Other languages are pretty consistent and English rules are horrible. I have no idea, man. I have no idea. We're always told, like, oh, as English speakers, if we want to learn another language, we should go for, like, Spanish. Spanish would be like the easiest second language, is what I was told growing up a lot. And I don't know if that's because there's a lot of like shared vocabulary, or if it's because we have because like Spanish is the second language in America. German would be easier. Really? I love German. Like listening to German. I've heard Korean is really easy because it was developed by a linguist. I don't even know what that means. I've said this before, but it's on my bucket list to be comfortably conversational in another language. And I've spent so much time with French that I just kept being like, I should just keep going with French, right? But I don't spend any time in French-speaking places. I love Belgium, but that's like maybe they're speaking French. They might not be. It's almost like a sunk cost fallacy at this point. I was reading a book about learning languages. And in the introduction, the person was like, just make sure that whatever language you're trying to learn is one that you actually have an interest in, because it's not easy to get proficient in any language. So if you don't think you're going to be hearing it or using it, and it's the first language that you're going to learn beyond the language you were raised with, make sure it's one that you have any interest in learning. And I was like, that makes me feel like I shouldn't try to learn French anymore. You could learn basic Icelandic if you tried, but mastering it is a nightmare. Basic Icelandic? No one's ever suggested that to me before, but now I'm so curious. It would be good to start learning a language that people in your country speak. Right? So what's like another language in English that's spoken a lot? In English? In England that's spoken a lot. That's not a good way to go. Again, it has to be something I'm interested in, right? Welsh. Oh my god. Scottish. Got it, guys. I'll work on my Cockney rhyming slang, and then I'll start learning Welsh. Dude, I love though that in Ireland the signs are in English and Gaelic. I love that. I thought that was so interesting when I was there. Signs in Wales are in English and Welsh. Yeah, I don't think I've been to Wales. I don't think. But everybody always says that there are lots of like gorgeous places to go and see in Wales. So, and I think Wales is where Benji and I were talking about doing a camping trip. So I guess maybe I'll just fuck around and learn Welsh. Where would you like to go on holiday next? I mean, Sam and I have talked about going to Japan for a long time. I've made it clear to him that I'm totally fine with him because, like, we have, number one Alex living there and stuff. I've tried to make it very clear to him that I would be totally fine with him going without me if, like, he wanted to just have a trip where he could just chill Not that I don't inspire chill in him, but I think that it's good for partners and couples and whatever to have time apart from each other, right? So as much as I would love to go to Japan, if Alex was like, Sam, I would love it if you came out here and we could just like bro hard. Go for it, bud. That would be so fun. But I would love to go there. Other than that, I haven't been anywhere in Asia ever. So oh, I go to Wales annually. It's beautiful. If you know where to go, you literally see no one else and hear nothing. That sounds amazing. When I was on the I didn't really go into it on the podcast, but when I was on the podcast, the Leighton Night with Brian Wecht podcast with Leighton and Brian, there was a point where I had asked them, like, is it ever silent in your house? And they were both like, absolutely not. No, there's music playing always. There's always sound. There's always music. And I think we moved on pretty quickly from it, but it's so funny to me because as much as I love music and I love singing and I love listening to music and all of that, I spend most of my time in silence, if possible, right? And I've always been that way. It's not just like well, you have a kid that's, you have a toddler. I'm sure that the silent moments are like a relief. It's not that. I've just always liked having a lot of silence in my home. So it's always funny to me. Most of the people that I know in my life are like, no, the second I'm awake, music's playing. I need something going on. But yeah, all that to say, going somewhere in Wales where it's just silent sounds incredible. Yeah, when I was in high school, people are like a bit more judgmental of each other in high school. Or like they think that it's around that time that you start to like really solidify some of your own opinions, and you like to try and sound smart with people. So I had a friend named Ashlyn. I'm still very good friends with her, actually. Ashlyn is that person, right? Where she was like, I hate being in the quiet. I hate when it's silent. Like, honestly, it makes me really uncomfortable. I have to have music playing. And I would always say shit like, well, maybe if you like gave it a chance, because it sounds like you like never even really try to get used to the quiet, and like I bet it would be like super good for you to like have some quiet time, And as an adult now, I'm like, who gives a shit? Let her listen to music. Who cares? You had a Cali accent in Oregon? No, but when I'm mocking myself, I like to make myself sound as obnoxious as possible. Cheers. Look, if you don't have a good obnoxious voice for when you're discussing moments where you were deeply obnoxious, then what's the point of telling the story, right? Will you be able to sell it quite as well? I don't know. My dad used to make fun of me because I would tell stories about Jared, my brother, and the voice that I would use for him, he would be like, why do you make him sound that way? It was always when I thought that Jared had done something really silly. I was that sister that just wanted to hang out with him all the time. And again, by the time I got into like high school, I was like, I get it. You're like your own person, right? And like you've got your own shit going on. Like it's fine. I don't need you to hang out with me all the time. But I would, if Jared was annoying me, I'd be like, yeah. And then Jared was like, you sometimes, Brooke, I have my own like shit going on, My mom and dad would be like, that is not what he sounds like. That's not what he sounds like. The other thing my mom used to make fun of me for, voice-wise, but like not in a... She thought it was really cool, but it felt... The reason I say making fun of me is because it felt like it was teasing because she would bring it up when she noticed it, right? It wasn't actually teasing. It was just my mom being cute. But I would, without realizing it, for most of my life, if I was listening to songs on the radio and I wanted to sing along, I would try to mimic the voice of the person who is singing. So imagine me trying to mimic the lead singer of Nickelback, right? Like really trying to mimic it. And my mom would be like, I just think it's so fun. Such a mom thing to say. I just think it's so fun that, like, you're just, like, so creative and you just, like, throw yourself into stuff. And, whenever you sing songs like that, like, you're not trying to sing it as you. Like, you're trying to be like him, And I would get so embarrassed because I didn't realize I was doing it. Be like, no, I'm just singing, Mom. God. So it's at it. I think it's so fun that you have no shame. But that's my mom and I had so many conversations growing up because my mom had me when she was 40, right? And grew up in a very like, this is what women do and this is what men do, and like, we are going to raise women this way and we are going to raise men this way. And I've told this story a few times before, I know, but my mom it would baffle her that I was okay with like going to the grocery store in my pajamas, right? She'd be like, what if you ran into someone that you knew? You're just so like bold. So it was kind of that vibe, right? Of like, you just have no shame. It's so fun. Which is so funny to me. Your mom sounds so sweet. She is. She's like the sweetest person on the planet. She's just very thoughtful. And she's so interested in everything that's going on with her kids. My brother is I don't want to say that he's like a stereotypical artist, but he kind of fits that archetype of like, I'm going to work on some music now, and so I'm going to go into my brain cave, right? Like, you'll try to text him or call him. You won't hear back from him for like a month and be like, I guess he's being an artist. Right? Just like, he's just in it, man. He's just like working on his music, bro. This is me making fun of him with a voice again. So... So that's my brother. So my mom, sometimes when we're talking, my mom will be like, I finally heard from Jared. He's doing very good. Like, oh, that's good. He came out of his brain cave. I'm so proud. What is the brain cave? It's like when you're working on something. I have friends who do this with videos, right? They're like just nose to the grindstone working on a video. And you won't hear from them until they're done with it, like that kind of a thing, like going into your brain cave, right? You're just, whatever it is that you're trying to work on or complete, you will not resurface. I brain cave all the time. Do you have a brain cave? Not really. Not really, to be honest. I don't get like deep in my head very much. I worry about things a lot, but I I think this is why I've never been able to get super into MMOs. Bear with me here. I know that it says we're supposed to be playing a game. Any of you who are filtering in being like, has she been talking this whole time? Yes. So, even if I'm having fun and I'm engaged and I'm invested, I don't ever, like, sink into anything, really. It's games, projects, like, I don't have the laser focus that Sam has and that Clark 100% has. I don't have that laser focus thing at all. And I feel like when I'm working on things, there's always like two of me. So there's the me that's working on it and the me that's like, this isn't working, is it? And maybe that's the worry brain. Maybe they're just at odds and they can't exist together. There's me working on it, and then the other me that's like, this is a train wreck already. I've only just begun, and it's bad. I don't know how to fix it. We should abort. You're the glue that keeps your family together, right? I joke about that with Sam. I'm like, there has to be a person like me and a person like you in this household. There's the you that's like, all right, you know, I'm working my ass off on this thing, and I'm like super focused on this thing, and my brain works this way, and it's great. And there has to be a me as well that has a brain that is like thinking about 10 different things at the same time. Because otherwise, these two laser focus motherfuckers are gonna let this house go to ruin. Right? Everything will be destroyed because they can't surface. There has to be a me. Why is that working against MMOs? Oh, I was just saying, I don't know if there's any like basis to this. I was just saying that it feels like it's a similar sort of reason, like me not being able to like fully commit and let myself enjoy the process of working on projects sometimes. MMOs I never let myself really sink into and just enjoy most of the time. It just doesn't happen for me. Games, I think that's one of the reasons I like roguelikes, probably. Roguelikes are typically all right, I'm gonna play, and 20 to 30 minutes later, I died. Right? To this day, I have no idea how Minesweeper works. Oh, Minesweeper's so fun, man. I'll do a Minesweeper stream soon. Do you get super into movies when you're watching? I don't know. I don't know. I watched the movie. When is the Minesweeper sponsorship? God, wouldn't that just, like, I could easily have a contract with whoever owns the rights to Minesweeper. If they were like, hey, we need you to stream Minesweeper 10 times a month. Done. Easy. Easy money. Literally, the world falls away when I'm in a movie. Any interruption is like ripping me out of the Matrix. Okay, no, it's definitely not like that for me. Sam gets, I don't know if he would describe it that deeply, but he like, sometimes if there's like a fight or something, say that somebody's about to get punched, he'll like He'll do that sort of stuff. It's so cute. I love it. If we're sitting on the couch and we're watching an action movie, it's in the corner of my eye. It's a lot of Sam going. It's so cute. I love it. I love it. I don't do that, but I do the thing that we've talked about before where like if you've been like developing a story in your mind or like a character. I do this a lot with my D&D characters when I'm like trying to develop them. I like imagine them in scenarios and I sort of like mentally play out like a scene kind of a thing. I used to do that in the car all the time. That was like most of what I did in the car. So I would take like D&D characters or whatever I had been working on at the time, and I would like mentally kind of like act out scenes. I would play music that I thought suited what was like going on in my mind. That sort of stuff. I do that nonstop. Amazing. Yeah, I'll do that sort of thing. I don't really get tired of that. I've always done that. But I don't get like really invested. I don't get like lost in it, you know? In anything really. Imagine unlocking this emote. Wait, is there a random emote unlock? And it gave you the bye emote? Because that's pretty funny. I'm sorry. I have. Okay, yes. This will be the last thing that we talk about before we actually play this game. And I'll tell you guys what's been going on in the game so far and how and my like mental breakdown that I had yesterday. So, there is a trailer for a new Sherlock Holmes game by Frogwares, the same motherfuckers making all them Sherlock Holmes games, and we play all of them. This is straight up young emo Sherlock Holmes. It's incredible. It's incredible. Like, just please go watch the trailer. It's amazing. I was like, what is this? Oh my god. I can't wait to play this. Can we watch it together? Okay, hold on. Hold on. Yes, of course we can. What chapter 1 exclusive reveal trailer? Oh my god. Is this the same thing? Is this it? I don't know if this is it. Hold on. Let me get through the ad. I think this is the same thing. I think. Oh my god. I'm glad they can still make Sherlock Holmes games. I thought they had rights issues. I think this is why the last couple of games have been very like, I don't know, it's different. It's a different Sherlock Holmes, right? It's a different one, right? Okay, hold on. And then we grab this. Okay, sure. What? Oh my goodness. This will be worth it. I don't know if that's true, but it's fine. It'll be worth it. Okay, there's the edge of glory, and I'm hanging on a moment of truth. Okay, there we go. There's that, and then that's the bottom. Great. Wonderful. I'm on the edge of glory, and I'm hanging light of truth. Okay, I think this will work. Maybe. Oh, God. No, wait. Oh, God, it's annoying. Okay. That's better. I don't know why the ratio is so weird, but I don't care enough. Okay, here we go. This guy! This guy! Sherlock and Watson. This is why I called it My Chemical Sherlock Holmes. This feels like the scene in Batman when Bruce Wayne comes home after the funeral. What does it mean? That's it. That's the trailer. That's the trailer. That's why everybody's like, what the fuck is this new Sherlock Holmes game? I'm gonna play it. I'm delighted. And like when he goes up the banister, there's S and J written on the banister, and I'm like, I think that's just supposed to tell us that Sherlock and John have been like friends since they were kids in this alternate universe, but I don't know. I don't know what to expect from this. Is the S and J in a heart? There was no heart. There was no heart. But like, carving your initials into wood has implications, is what I'm saying. Yeah, they're just very close friends, guys. Just guys being dudes. Dudes being guys. What if that's not Sherlock? It is. I just want them to be like, just kidding. That was Moriarty. Get hecked. We fooled you all, you goofballs. If you don't do that, are you even if you don't carve your initials into wood, are you bros? You gotta ask these questions. Has Moriarty been in the games? Have we played any of these Sherlock Holmes games and had a Moriarty show up? I actually can't recall. Oh my god. What if the J is for... What if it's not Watson? Oh my god. What if it's not Watson? Oh my god. Yeah, it's for Joriarty. Exactly. Ah, yes. Sherlock Holmes and Joriarty. A tale as old as time. Meow Say Meow and Yaz Paints, thank you very much for using your points in chat to remind people to hydrate or dehydrate. My daughter's really into using the monster voice recently, so I'm going to try to utilize it. Hydrate or dehydrate, as my daughter would say. Everybody make sure that you're drinking enough water, that you're taking your pills if you're somewhere warm. Do what you can, man. Take care of yourselves. They couldn't get the license from Moriarty. Moriarty is his dad? What the fuck? They can do whatever they want. They can do whatever they want in this world. Non-binary vampire redeemed a Valentine and said, here's some love and ghost hugs for everyone because you're all awesome. And Grimboy redeemed a Valentine and came on very strong to Arnar. I'm giving your points back. Uncalled for. Snowfall and Crow, thank you for redeeming the cheers. Let's do a cheers and let's finish up this game. This will be your opportunity after the cheers for anybody who's been hanging out just for the chitty chat part. After the cheers, we'll be talking in depth about what's happened in this game so far. It's not supposed to be a very long game. I think we'll finish it today and maybe be able to start something else. But be sure that you check the warnings list if it sounds like something you're interested in and you don't really want to bother watching the first part. Then stick around. But thank you so much, guys, for being here. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for letting me talk your ear off for an hour while pretending that we were playing a game. Shockingly, not many people were upset with me about that. So I appreciate that. Probably should have changed it to just chatting an hour ago. But I hope that you're all having a good day. If you're having a bad day, I hope that this can be a bright spot of it. I hope that we can turn it around a little bit. That's it. Thanks for being here, guys. 3, 2, 1. Boop. Wonderful. Okay. So, this is a game called Still There. It is a game in which we are on what they're calling a space lighthouse. It appears to be taking place, like, way in the future. We decided to go into space. We're on a space lighthouse, which is established as a space center that can't move. But we can communicate with other ships and stuff. We're like way out from our original home planet. We have an AI. I can't remember his name, but he's an asshole. He was like designed to replicate the way that humans interact with each other, and it's unclear whether or not he learned how to be a dickhead from the other humans that have been on this center before. Gorky, that's right, Gorky the AI. He's a shithead, but we're a shithead back, so it's fun. We're buds, but I hate him, but we're buds. At the beginning of the game, we are having a nightmare, and we recall at least fragments of what we believe was a real conversation between us and our ex-wife about our daughter. Our daughter somehow got onto the roof of our home, I believe, is what they were trying to tell us, and fell when she was very little. We, after a while, got a divorce. It basically just turned us into like a shell of who we used to be. Got a divorce. Our wife has moved on, is with another person, and we appear to still be friendly with her. We have emails that we read between us and her, where she reminded us, like, our daughter would have been 20 today, and things like that. But it's obvious that, like, after that happened, we turned into a completely different person, and it's, like, very difficult to be happy, understandably. So we keep having nightmares that are along these lines. Nightmares about our daughter speaking to us, nightmares about our wife speaking to us, and we keep seeing, like, these weird shapes. And they seem to be getting worse, and we're sleeping worse and worse and worse. Inside of the game, there's a thing that we're supposed to inject into ourselves to help us sleep and, like, regulate, like, a day cycle. But it's not really helping. So we've requested to, like, get basically a stronger dose. inside of the game, we were given like really stupid tasks. Things like, hey, look out into space, find this constellation, and then send an email to this address that says which star is the hottest. Or, hey, hook up this sound system to this weird thing over here, and then play like a series of chords that will make a song. Things that really aren't going to help anything or do anything from what we can tell. And Gorky consistently is like, hey, it's time for you to pretend you have a job. So it's becoming unclear to me whether or not we're even in space. I know that would be like such a like, but why are we there if we're not doing anything that matters? Maybe it does matter. I don't know. I'm trying to remember what happened the first day. I think the first day was just a lot of like, stuff isn't quite working properly. Let's fix it. And try to like get used to the controls of the game and how stuff works. Day 2, there was a distress signal that was coming in, and we couldn't get it to read properly. We tried to amplify it. It still wouldn't happen. And then what everybody's talking about in chat is that we opened up a panel that we couldn't open for a long time. We finally got it open, and inside was a dildo. And we were like, who put a dildo in here, Gorky? And Gorky was like, I don't know, but it feels kind of like I'm being hugged, so I've just left it there and haven't mentioned it. So there's a dildo inside of the machinery. Okay. After we turned the dildo off, we were able to finally listen to the message, and it was a distress call from a ship in which they ran out of food and everything had fallen apart a long time ago, and everyone on it is starving. There's a girl named Elle that we're talking with who basically was begging for our help. We reached out to a ship that was captained by a lady named Gray DiCaprio or something weird. She was drinking tea, so we just call her Tea Captain. So Tea Captain was like, I've got a bunch of like, you know, important people on this ship. I'm not gonna turn around and go grab, you know, these 40 something people. Like, that's a waste of my time. And we held it over her head that there is a treaty in place that she has to follow to go and help these people. And so Elle was promised 2 days. In 2 days, someone will be there to help. We went to bed. We woke up the next day. We called Elle. Elle was like, oh my God, one more day. We've realized that Elle has been hiding in a room locked by herself because everybody else on the ship believes that she's the reason that the ship was falling apart in the first place, and she's really worried that everybody's hungry enough that they will eat her. So she's locked in a room all by herself and is very scared. And we had a conversation in which we realized that she's the same age as our daughter would be. Our daughter's name is Esh. So Elle is 21, and Esh would have been 21 if she was alive. So kind of talked with her about that. And and we got a call back from fucking Tea Captain, and Tea Captain was like, hey, all the people on this ship are really pissed off that I'm turning around. Like, they might ruin my career, so I cannot do this. I can send them, you know, a package with some food, I guess, but like I cannot get there and load on all of these people. It's gonna ruin this whole thing. And we were like, no, fuck you. There's 40 something people who are dying over there. I don't give a shit about your career. You go grab them, or I'm reporting you. Like like, don't be an idiot. And so she was like, fine. And the ship started to fall apart. This is where I had my breakdown, all right? This is where I, like, just about lost my mind. Is a hard drive failed, and then there was, like, a heat thing that happened. One of the pipes like busted open, and there was a diagram we had to look at to try and divert the heat from this specific pipe so that we could seal it up. And dear God, it was a nightmare of me like staring at this thing and then being like, chat, I don't understand what this is saying. Can you help me? And I to this day, as though this wasn't yesterday, to this day, I don't know what it was, but I could not understand what the fuck anybody was trying to tell me. And it made me so upset that I left and I squeezed my daughter for like 5 minutes. Like a hug. Don't be weird. So, yeah, I came back and I brute forced it and we did it. Oh no, I looked up the solution. I was like, fuck this. I'm looking up how to do it. I don't give a shit. I hate this puzzle. I hate it. And then it started a new puzzle that seemed like it was going to be another pain in my asshole, so we ended the stream. And that was it. That's where we got. So we're on day 3 or 4. I think it's 3. I think we're on day 3. So we're going to pop this back open. This game normally takes a person like 5 hours, which means we're either about to beat it or I'm just taking a long ass time because I can't figure out thermal cooling bullshit. Oopsies. That's me! Hold on. Okay, here we go. Okay, continue. Okay, so there's the dildo for everybody who's curious. This is Gorky. Oh. No, never mind. This is our ship. That's how you get out, I guess. Oops. This is our kitchen. This is our lizard Bimbo, but there was a hard drive in here that we had to use to replace the thing, and Bimbo's health bar keeps going down, and I don't like that, and it won't let me take the hard drive back out to save Bimbo, so I'm very upset about that, and I hope Bimbo lives. I'll be really upset if Bimbo doesn't live, so. Okay, let's see. What were we doing before? What were we doing last time? Eat something, fix the oven. Fix the oven. Fix the heat pipe. Right. Inject, eat something, fix the oven. What was going on with the oven? Oh. What? When you reopen the game, it won't show you what the last dialogue was anymore? That's kind of dumb. Right, I did all of that. I could get a game console. Let's do it. Hell yeah, buy it. Great. Okay, what's going on? The oven is broken. How do I fix it? What? Really? Not my Magdalene? Please help her. Have you checked her fuses? Be delicate. Oh, that's right. The fuses were busted. But I'm not sure where to find fuses that will fit, because we found fuses, but they were too small. Right. So in here, there were fuses, but they were too small. It won't let me take these out. I'll have to fix it if I want to use the oven. It wasn't designed that way. Okay. Right. Oh my god. Right. It was like, you're gonna have to somehow, like, create a workaround. And we were having trouble figuring out what on earth that workaround could be. kitchen. R1. The core. A1. This is the power supply diagram. It shows what room lines can be reached by each power accumulator. Switches denoted S1 to S5 control the flow of power from the energy accumulators through the individual energy lines. Each switch is configured using a key on the energy box. Oh, right. That's the box. Each room is powered via an energy line except the control panel room. Remember observation? I do. It's on Steam now. Atmosphere. This diagram is what nearly fucking broke me. Voltage control. Maybe this is it. After selecting an accumulator, it's possible to alter its operating voltage. Those times when I want to enjoy the risk of overloading the bento's main source of energy, damage it, and die. Each accumulator is identified by a code. Control 7 and Control 8. I can recreate the same identifier and select its accumulator. Binary identifier will appear on check 5. On means 1, off means 0. Okay, let's try putting in N3 and see if that's a thing. Get out of here. Oops. No. Okay. Accumulators. Store and regulate the power supply of the bento station. Right, but which one is which? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Does it correspond to this? No, because this goes up to 6. Although 4 and 5 are connected, I guess? The puzzle right now is just to replace the fuses. But when I clicked on it last time, so I found these fuses and they don't fit. And when I clicked on it last time at some point, the game was like, I guess you're going to have to find a workaround. And I don't know what the fuck that means. So I guess, yeah, I guess I won't overthink it. I'll try to just find another fuse. So that's what we fixed. Is that a dead body on the fridge? No, it's just a sexy lady. Another key! Oh my god. Oh, there's 2 more that I need to find. Where are they? Oh, need to just start picking everything up. Oh. I really got the point, but that's me, the cynical, grumpy bastard. Or grouchy baloney, as Ash used to call me. That's our character voice. Alright, let's see. Let's see here. Yeah, there she is, bitch! What? The manual override becomes active only when the bento encounters a major power outage. Okay, so that's not what we're supposed to do. Good to know. Maybe I should try it sometime, bud. You don't know. Salvatore made this the day we met. In hindsight, maybe he didn't like me. He was trying to insinuate that I'm a replicant. Like, it's weird that these wouldn't be it somehow. That's why I was like, maybe it's... Because they're saying I can change the voltage. Right? That's what it looked like. So maybe I'm supposed to change how much power this area uses, and then I can use the smaller... I don't know. I don't know. I just wanted to say how cute and funny the community that Dukes has created is. Aw. They are pretty cute and pretty funny. I agree. I'll come back later. I want to play this game, so I'm avoiding spoilers. Totally understand. Enjoy. It's funny to me that with this game, anybody who was watching it yesterday either was like, wow, this game is not for me. Because the puzzles are, I don't want to say obtuse. They're not obtuse, but like, the game doesn't do a lot of hand-holding for you. Like, even, you can go to Gorky and be like, I need help. And he doesn't really help you that much. So it's been a lot of like, I feel like I've gotten stuck lots in this game. And some people are like, ooh, yeah, this is up my alley. Hell yes. This is the best part of the game. Ready? I recycle my urine into fresh water. I have to flush it down the toilet. Bam. Boom. Bam. Boom. Bam. Boom. Bam. Yup. Okay, let's see if it says something different now. The oven seems to be broken. I don't know what you mean. Okay. No, it's not. I wouldn't say that any of it is like moon logic-y. It's not that. They're just difficult. It's just difficult to think through what you're supposed to do sometimes. I did check the fuses. Yes, I've checked the fuses. Yes, I've checked the fuses. You bitch. It reminds me of the video we've talked about before of the astronaut washing her hair, and the water, like the water droplets just like float around, and she's explaining that the way that the system works is any water that's like in the air will get recycled. Like literally any way that they can recycle liquid, like they have to, you know? So yeah, she'll wash her hair and then comb it, and then all of this water will go up into the air, and then it'll like get put back into the water recycling system, which is super cool. Yeah, with all the water. Have you checked the fuses though? This is all I can do is click them. All I can do is click them. I can't do anything else. Too hot. Too hot. Too cold. Just right. Poor Bimbo. Look at their health. Health is so low now. Oh no. Wait, did me doing that? Did me making it super hot there for a minute, like, kill our poor lizard? What the fuck? Closing it. That's not fair. I was testing a thing out, game. How dare you try and kill this lizard in front of me? You make me take out his hard drive? I don't know what the hard drive does, but Lord knows I'm going to wake up the next morning and this goddamn lizard is going to be dead. So I'm not going to do anything else to help you contribute to the pain and make me feel like it's my fault when it's not. Unreal. That's what I like to see. Okay, so what else might have... I feel like we've clicked on everything. Like, nothing else has fuses, I don't think. Cool titty fridge. Thank you. It's really a tragedy that we can't, like, pop open the dildo and do something with that. That it just has to sit there and mock us for the rest of this fucking game. Maybe it won't. Maybe something will happen. Who knows? Where's our mayo at, huh? Where's our mayo at, huh? I don't remember what we hit that made the game go. I feel like yesterday we clicked something and it was like, you're gonna have to figure out how to get around it. Which is why my brain started going toward, okay, how do I get around it? Instead of, okay, what else has fuses? I still feel like that's probably right. If I want to know, I'll tell you. Goofballs. If I just don't fix the oven. What if I inject the serum? I'm just like, fuck it. You guys figure it out. I'm going to bed. And by you guys, I mean Gorky and Bimbo. Gorky, Bimbo, you guys figure it out. Oh, the other keys! Oh my god. Wait, no, let's make sure we do this. I know we don't need them yet, but... Where was the last one? This is the beehive, but where are all the bees? There it is. Hiding away inside where nobody sees. I don't even know what that is. Okay. Am I like super overthinking this? You can answer that. Is this simpler than I think it is, or is it more complicated than I think it is? I don't know. Great. You were on the right track. I wasn't really doing anything, though. Last stream, I wasn't really doing anything, was I? Oh, Lord. Oh, God. Manual override becomes active only when the bento encounters a major power outage. I get it! Alright, fine. Meow, meow, meow. Check 5. Oops. Check 5. Hey, got any spare fuses anywhere? It's typical, isn't it? I replaced a fuse this morning, and then the game is like, great, now do it in the game or die. And I'm like, cool, easy. Good. I'm delighted to. Would love to. All the memories would be sucked out of the station along with my body and my life. No. Or these fuses don't fit. Hey, could I put it here? No. Cool, cool. Okay. Well, if that breaks, I guess we know where the thing is. The fuck? Okay, chat. Give me a hint. Give me a hint. Can you combine the fuses? No. Hell no, the game says. Oh, Damesco works for the publisher for this game and wants to drop some keys in Discord. Oh, amazing. That would be awesome. Sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, that would be amazing. Use something other than a fuse. Can other things work as fuses? So what, I need something conductive? The coffee pot, the mocha pot is metal. Okay, put it away, put it away, put it away, put it away. No more hints, no more hints. But what do I do with it? Imagine not having a walkthrough written by the devs. Unreal. The BM in chat from you. Of course, that's the message she saw immediately. Of course. Of course. Something nice like, hey, I'd love to give away keys. Nope. Lost in the ether. It must be me. No, Amarian, don't say that. No. What do you mean? Just pop it in there, right? Oh my goodness. I can't take these out, so it's not like I can remove them and do anything with them. It won't let me put it in there. I can't do anything over here with it. It won't let me pick up the dildo. I can't do anything with the dildo except look at it and shake my head and look at Gorky, and Gorky goes... And then I look straight into Gorky's dead AI eyeballs, and I say, maybe I'll try it. That's how I imagine that going. Whenever he out loud is like, huh, maybe I should give it a try. I'm bored enough out here in space. I imagine he's just looking right at Gorky like, perhaps I'll rip this from you. I'm not shaming Gorky. I'm shaming myself. Hey, Bimbo, what's up? How you doing, baby? You doing good? You looking good, huh? That health bar's still above the necessary limit. So you better not be dead when I wake up tomorrow, huh? Be real upset. Fucking kill me, probably. Break my heart. He did try the periscope. That's true. At the very beginning, he's like... He talks a lot about his, like, sexual frustration. There's a lot of mentions of, like, porn and stuff. At the beginning of the game, he's like, well, I tried to fuck this periscope, but did not go well. That was, like, one of the introductions to the game, and we were like, oh. Alright. Got it. What the fuck? Okay. Okay, fine. This is the beehive. Where are all the bees? Hiding away inside where nobody sees. This is the beehive, but where are all the bees? Hiding away inside where nobody sees. I'm pretty positive those aren't even the lyrics, but that's always how I sing it, and I can't fix it anymore. This is the beehive, but where are all the bees? Hiding away inside where nobody sees. The stove works fine. I hate that. So, the very first time you make coffee, he's like, a watched pot doesn't boil. That's what it is! Here is the beehive, where are all the bees, hidden away where nobody sees. Watch and you'll see them come out of the hive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Basically all of the songs that I sing are horrible amalgamations of songs that my daughter has heard or sings, or that I sing to my daughter. I know, isn't that weird? I don't like that. I really don't like the shape of this recycling bin. Here is the beehive, but where are all the bees? Hiding away where nobody sees. Oh. Octa said his mom would sing "This Land Is Your Land" to me all the time when I was a kid. That song is weird now, isn't it? I was singing that song the other day and I was like, that's a weird song now. Yeah, this land is your land, this land is my land, from California to the New York Island. This land was made for you and me. It's like, was it? My mom always sings Puff the Magic Dragon. Oh my god. Puff the Magic Dragon, I will always remember fondly that song, because somehow we managed to convince the guy who was DJing my prom my senior year of high school. I just like rolled up with a bunch of like my computer sci friends. All of us like rolled up together, and I think it was Mike. I think it was Husky who convinced the DJ to just play Puff the Magic Dragon like 3 times in a row. And everybody was like, what is happening? The life of the party. What a sweet DJ. Yeah, man. It's good. We had like one dance that was DJ'd by somebody from the class, and that did not go well. They never did that again. Okay. Give me another hint. I think I'm supposed to use this. Oh my god. Is it these? That just occurred to me. Well, it's not the safest option, but it should work. Oh my god. Okay. The second I asked for a hint, I was like... like awaking from a fever dream. Okay. Alright. Fuck. That was way easier than what I was trying to do. Okay. I ate something. I fixed the oven. I just gotta inject myself with the shit and have another terrible nightmare about my daughter. And then, you know, should be fine. Everything should be fine. What are you gonna do? Delicious. I like that I'm acting like I just... Great. It's a living. So many times she hovered over them and it didn't click. I know. Oh no! I should not talk to anybody right now. I'm about to be in deep space brain. Carl! Ah? You have an incoming call from the Khan's captain. Carl, answer me, you wanker! Oh, is she supposed to be British? Good. I'm gonna lean really hard into an American accent then. You worm-riddled sheep-bred gober munch. Mouch? Get online right now! What if no one's there? Do you remember how I was saying I think maybe this ship doesn't exist? What the fuck? Indeed, Carl. What the fuck? We've been in the Corona's range for the last 20 minutes, and the only thing we found is Mr. Jack Shit. No ship, not even debris. Some empty space that needs no rescuing at all. What? You sure you're at the right coordinates? Do you think Great Low made me captain because I look cool? Or that maybe I faked my diploma and somehow I managed to pass as legit for 12 fucking years? Of course I'm at the right coordinates. I don't understand. Maybe the Corona moved. Give me a moment to check. I don't give a rat's ass if you gave me the wrong coordinates. At this point, you not only made me lose my job, you also brought on me a dishonorable discharge. Well, they can't do that to you. Just wait a minute. Can't? I told you who's on the board. They can tie me up and use me as a flag if they want to. I can't believe I was this gullible. You screwed me, Carl. You screwed me good. You led my ship into what, thus far, I can only view as a trap. So now I'm considering you a threat that is trying to hijack my warship. What? I'm not trying to... That means that, to keep my passengers safe, I will immediately resume course toward our original destination. The Corona isn't a trap. It's out there somewhere. Just let me... And just to be on the safe side, I will... Oh. Breach. Great. What the hell is happening? Carl, it is an oxygen leak. How did... No time for questions. Wear the spacesuit, and you can use the oxygen tanks. Okay. Spacesuit, spacesuit. The helmet goes last. Why? Ah, whatever. Phew. Suit's oxygen should last a couple hours. Good, but there is no time to dawdle. You must fix the leak before it becomes critical. Great, fixing another leak. I'm really good at that. Okay, I'm gonna restart the oxygen and the carbon dioxide check routines. Good idea. Go for it. Oh my god. Yep, we got a leak. Gorky, this should never have happened. I wasn't trained for this. I can train you in an instant. First things first, stay cool, bro. No worries. Repeat with me. Stay cool. That's what people say when they don't know what to do. Carl, the oxygen reserve of your spacesuit will give you all the time you need to identify and fix the issue. There is a dedicated section in the manual concerning the cabin air. Fine, let me focus on this. I hate this wreck of a station. You know that is not true. Smooch, smooch. All right. Okay. These are the 3 steps required to keep the bento's air breathable. CO2 is separated from the cabin air via the solid amine sorbent system. The CO2 is electrolyzed to produce O2. Finally, the O2 is vented back into the cabin. This is the solid amine sorbent system. It separates CO2 from cabin air. This is the emergency chemical absorption electrolyzer. This is the main CO2 direct electrolyzer. It uses a plutonium pellet to produce electricity and to reach high temperatures in order to catalyze the electrolysis. Already lost. Rotating the valves connects 2 pipes to each other while cutting off the rest. Right. Okay. With this control valve, you can select the output pressure of a pipe or close it. Okay. Right. Depending on the pressure difference on each side, this valve will selectively open and allow fluid to pass through one or both of the central pipes. This valve closes and prevents the passage of fluid through the central pipe when there is minimum pressure on its side. Right. If there's no pressure on the other side, then it can allow air through. Got it. This valve closes and prevents the passage of fluid through the central pipe when there is minimum pressure on both sides. Right. Okay. So this is where oxygen is coming from. Oh my goodness. So 1 needs to be changed. We're just trying to get air in the whole place, right? So 2, I think, should also be changed like that. Something's not great, apparently. Oh, there is a break there, it looks like. What the fuck am I supposed to do with that? Change 5, maybe? Do we just cut this out directly? But then what is this thing? Can I affect these? Like A and C? Or no? Because it looks like this should come into here, right? Because there's no pressure on the opposite side of A.
What the fuck?
Honest to God, I understand this one. This is my jam. I don't think that I don't understand it. I don't know. Maybe I don't. But it's putting, so like the air from 2 is putting pressure on a bunch of stuff that's closing, that's creating like stop gaps, right? So she doesn't. Hey, fuck you. Yeah, I don't know what, like, the green air means or the dark blue air means, and I don't think that this tells us. I think one is... Okay, so there's CO2, O2, there's CO2, and there's O2. So which is which, right? Okay, those ones don't matter yet. Trying to push these around until I get the dark blue again. 'Cause I'm trying to figure out how we got that in the first place. So it looks like maybe this is taking in CO2 and then it goes through this and it pushes out as oxygen. Maybe? And then it goes through... Or it's both. What is the blue? This green is pushing up against this. So... I think the dark blue is what we want. The dark blue is what we want to push back out. I'm pretty sure. Because I think in the diagram it was both. Yeah, CO2 and O2. And then you separate them. Yeah, this is what separates it. My bright burst the other day. This feels too real. Oh, God. I need this to block this off. So I'm trying to figure out how to get something in here. I don't know. I don't know how to affect these, like, A, B, C things, or if I even can. Bimbo! What? Wait, why did we pick you up? Poor Bimbo. Don't smile, you bitch. Don't smile, you bitch. Bimbo's dead. Oh, just kidding. Right, but oh, control 2. Control 2, control 2. Is these? Oh, bitch. Game on. Okay. Okay. So we need CO2 to come up through here, go through here, and become O2, and then make its way down here, I believe. The Steam emotes for this game are almost all Gorky's stupid face, and I hate them! Oh, goodness. I doubt that you can save Bimbo. Okay, F. B. There should be nothing pushing against this, though. Why isn't this open? What's that all about? There's nothing pushing against this. Yeah, the Crackle's in the game. It's not me for once. Crackle is in the game. Sorry, I clicked off. Sorry. Bimbo died, yeah. Sweet Bimbo. We have to put something in here to block this off so that this isn't happening, and then we can open E back up, I think. A 640 gang sound off for Bimbo. Right. At that point, everything's a mix again. Octo, what have you done to chat? Come on, for the first time ever, 640 gang is doing some good in the world. Rip Bimbo, 640. Oh my goodness. step away for a minute. It's about time for my daughter to wake up. So I'm going to go squeeze her. Everybody, grab a drink, stretch, take your pills, grab food if you haven't eaten. Whatever you want to do. Enjoy the music. And we'll figure it out. It's fine. Hello, I'm back. All of the music today has been retrograde music. Shout out to retrograde. Why did my phone buzz right as I got back? Oh. My family's so cute. Fuck. Okay, hi. Hello. Clarky's awake. Life is good. Do they have Bandcamp or SoundCloud? I actually don't know. But if you wanted to look it up, yeah, it's retro, R-A-T-R-O, grade, G-R-A-D-E, retrograde. With new energy, back to... coming back from training in 1,000 times Earth's gravity. SSJ2 God SS. Puzzle brain. I just realized one of the things I was going to go do is make more coffee. Because that was my last sip of coffee. Any more frustrating puzzies today? The last one, I was just kind of brain farting. This one that I'm doing currently is kind of difficult. I think I would get it with time, but, you know. It's gonna take me a while, probably, if I don't ask for help, so we'll see. How did the heating problem end yesterday? Bimbo's dead. We patched it up. I brute forced that, or rather I looked up how to do that. And then there you go. Okay. What do you have to say? Probably nothing helpful. Oh, some elements don't move. Hey, some elements aren't moving like I would expect. Remember, pressure is an important factor. Some parts move depending on the different pressures acting on them. You should keep in mind 3 different levels of pressure. No pressure, low pressure, and high pressure. Oh, good. Okay. It couldn't just be low and high. You had to make it more complicated. These bitches. Alright, is there anything here that I'm misunderstanding that would help me out? Or do I just generally get it, I'm just not coming to the right conclusions? What don't you understand in particular? I don't know. That's why I'm saying, does it seem like I've pretty much got it? It's just that I'm not figuring out like where things need to be. Fiddle with valve F as a hint. Okay. I know what the colors are. Blue is a mixture of CO2 and O2. Green is CO2. Blue is O2. Yeah, I get that it's all about pressure. It's like, is there air pressure up against things that's blocking stuff? On these ones, like, these close if there's pressure on both sides. I get that. I guess I'm not really considering, like... But I don't want this, do I? I need the CO2 to go up through there. Because it can't do anything in this direction. Because this is busted. Gorky always looks happy. He's a piece of shit. The two valves above 4 are connected? What are you talking about? I can't let the green mix with the light blue because then it'll just be the CO2-O2 mixture again. We need straight up CO2 to go through this to become O2 and put oxygen back in the cabin. I don't think I'm understanding what you guys are talking about. Open E. Okay. Oh, because it's low pressure and not high pressure? Is that why that works? God, why did they have to incorporate an element like low pressure? And now why won't this go through here? Like, that's opening, but the O2 won't go through. Maybe because of 6? Because 6 isn't, like, open to it? No. I think it's refreshing to have way difficult puzzles. I guess the puzzles in this game just aren't... I'm not hardwired for this. I don't like saying that because I think there have been plenty of games where I'm like, ah, my brain just doesn't work this way, but I've learned and it's been fun and I've adapted and I think proven to myself that my brain can work that way. I was just making excuses. But like, it feels like a lot of the puzzles in this game, I either don't have a good base of knowledge to figure them out, or they just feel overly confusing for me. Does that make sense? It'll come through now because there's extra pressure on this side, but it's not really what we want. It's also on GOG, where it may or may not be on sale starting tomorrow. You didn't hear that from me. Didn't hear that from who, bud? I'm glad you felt that way, Mickey Draws. Alright, chat, just tell me what to do. Oh, there we go. It's part of my job to promote this game, but I definitely used a walkthrough for this part. Thank you. That makes me feel better.
Burrito, babe.
Now what? B is on high. B is as high as it can go. We don't want this air getting here, I don't think. Because I assume this is the exit. And this is mixed air. We want the dark blue air. F's already at no pressure. No, you can't. I already tried that. I know it is. It can get through, but we need to change something here to get this to actually push past this, and it's not. Oh my god, you guys actually don't know, do you? You're all telling me to do different shit. You guys don't even know. You guys don't even know the answer. Unreal. Unreal. Might be easier to find a walkthrough. At this point, it's going to be like, okay, from the starting point, not touching anything. Here's what you're going to do. Okay. You think closing B will do it? Now open 6. To what? Like this? Now what? Now engage the flux capacitor. You bitches. Nearly, buds. Nearly. There we go. We did it, right? Question mark? Isn't that what we want? Didn't we do it? Isn't that it? It's a pressure issue now? Oh, because there isn't... Because it's not constant? Fuck. God damn it. There we go. At last, air! You did it. How did you do it? Because I'm a fucking genius. You didn't follow? I thought you were omniscient. It is complicated. Sometimes I get distracted. Oh, are life-threatening situations just too boring for you? I knew you would fix it, for reasons I can't fully explain. I have great faith in you, Carl. Sure, alright. Anyway, rewired the pipes to use the emergency chemical absorption electrolyzer. Wow, that is a mouthful. It's a temporary solution. I don't know how long it's gonna last. The main direct electrolyzer is damaged. Yeah, that is very bad news. How bad? I mean, we can fix it, right? Carl. This is the second mate of the war... Give it to me. Did you just hang up on me, Carl, you pirate scum? Look, I'm having some problems over here. Oh, I'm sorry. What caused them? I don't know. Some systems are just... Well, I have more problems here, Carl. And you know what's the cause? You treacherous wretch. So just to be on the safe side, I'm going to fire a couple of warheads at you to prevent you from contacting your pirate friends. Are you crazy? I'm not a pirate. Oh, but you are. You are a pirate. You made me lose my job in the worst possible way. The least I can do is make you lose yours. You're making me lose my life. I guess I'll consider that my retirement bonus. Find the bento coordinates immediately and prepare 2 GU warheads. What? I wasn't talking to you, although I'll admit I wanted you to hear. That is insane. You're out of your mind. I know, right? Carl, this is not a good moment, Gorky. If the captain is serious, this is a good moment to consider hiding the station. Third mate, do we have the bento coordinates? I'm working as fast as I can, Captain. Okay. We're gonna activate our cloaking device, question mark? I guess if we just, like, turned the power off? No. Okay. Alright, what are we gonna do about the warheads? Nothing. We are doomed. So long, my good friend. Gorky, be serious. Can't we fool their systems into hitting something else? Like a chaff? Chaff. You know, the things that fighters release to scramble missile radars. Ah, no. Those things work only if a missile's target is moving, and anyway we have nothing of the sort. So what if we eject the bento's garbage? That is not the same thing, but nice try. Alright, how would you hide the bento? We can fool the warhead's ping discovery routines. Why would they use a ping when they already know our position? From that far away distance, the Khan would only be able to get our approximate position. The warheads will be following our ICMP2 ping replies signal in order to target us precisely. Alright. You can disable the bento's own ping replies and replicate their signature onto one of the nearby satellites. Oh, nice! You're ingenious when you want to be, Gorky. Yes, I am. I am a genius. Yes, I am. I said ingenious, not genius. I will take it. Okay. Alright. So... discovery routine. I go into ours. I turn our shit off. Disable our echo. And then I go here. What was causing the interference yesterday? A dildo was. Alright, if I answered the bento's private key here, I'll be able to mark its signal. I will be able to mark its signal. I'm gonna use this post-it to keep track of anything that can help me mock the bento's discovery signal. Private key, question mark, question mark. Alright, well there's that, so... F, E... and then... what is it? Everything's checked out except for make Gorky fall in love with me. Right. 100 ways to fly always. one of these has a thing about a code on it, and I can't remember where it is. Smack Man. Where was it? Oh. It was in here, I think. Overwritten with my retrieval tools. Ryan V, thank you very much for the subscription, by the way. No, why does it keep having me pick her up? Put her back. Where are those damn coordinates, third mate? It seems the bento is too small to be traced with vanilla systems from this far. I'm switching to the advanced radio interferometer. Hiding like a rat. I am a rat. Do we know how his daughter died? I think the implication is that she like climbed out of a window that was high up on their building and like fell. I know, it's very sad. I try to ignore that aspect of this game because it makes me sad. Okay, this must be it. Overwritten with my retrieval tool. Oh, like the N2 was overwritten with the retrieval tool? Wait a minute. Oh shit. Salvatore used this to hack pay-per-view streaming services. If I use it with the bento's public key, I should be able to retrieve its private key. Okay. Private key recovery. So our public key, we do know. What was the public key? It's written down somewhere. What? What? We did have the public key written down. What was it? Shit. I'm like positive it was written down somewhere. Analog dia? Does it say that on all of them? Analog. Oh, analog data. Analog data. Got it. I swear to God, we had the public key, and I'm trying to remember where we saw it. I'm working, so I have to mute every once in a while, but when I take a peek at the screen, she looks so frustrated. It's okay. I'm okay. Right? We saw the public key. I'm trying to remember where it was. I thought it was in an email, but it doesn't seem like it's gonna let me... Oh, I guess if I just take this out. Oops. I don't think they're in the logs. Hey, yeah, have we tried to call her yet? Oh, it won't let us. I think it was in here somewhere. Where did we see it, guys? Just tell me. I can't remember where we found it before. Oh. No, it's not the manual post-it note. Because it says this. Oh, maybe it's in the actual text. It's in the firmware stuff accessible by the N1 board. Okay, the N1 board is in. Oh, maybe it was this. There we go. Public key. Beak 02. Thank you, chat. Okay, so, oops. So the way that this works is it'll show us dice, I guess. First die indicates how many correct digits you entered, regardless of their position. Okay. Second die gives you a hint in order to find the correct position of the digits you entered. It tells you how much you must move a wrong placed digit to put it in the correct position. Right. So if you insert a digit in the second position, but it should have been in the fifth, it gives you the distance between 2 and 5, which is 3. If multiple digits are misplaced, it gives you the largest of such distances. Oh, okay, so 3 are now right. But it's not telling me, like, it's not giving me the second die. I guess because it has to be the right letter or number first, right? Once it's... Okay. Or am I misunderstanding it? I'm seeing a lot of people getting timed out. First die, and the second die gives you a hint to find the correct position. Wouldn't that mean that if I'm only seeing one die, there isn't an incorrect die? Or rather, there... To my understanding, there will be a second die if you have a correct number or letter, but it's in the wrong spot. I'm just telling you how I'm thinking about this, so that... Okay, right, so... This should be 7 instead? Or no? I'm so confused. When this was 0, it was 5. And when I changed the letter, it became 4. Now it's 5 again. Yes, Bimbo is dead. Oh. First die indicates how many correct private key digits you entered, regardless of whether they're in the right spot. Okay. But there is no second dice. I don't get this. There isn't a second die showing up. So... So it says 3 now. So, should it be that? It still says 3. So, there's a 1 somewhere in here. If I put it in the right spot, let's see if it does anything different. It tells us the same thing no matter where we put the 1. One of them was a 4 last time. Okay. God damn, I wish I had coffee. So let's assume that this die that we're seeing is the second die. And I'm also going to assume that the F and the E are not in the right place. So but if I do that, then it's 3. Why? I don't understand the difference between this and this. One, two, three. Fuck off, dude. So if I run it like this, supposedly the first die is supposed to say how many of the numbers or letters are correct, regardless of if they're in the right spot. Right? There is then supposed to be a second die. I think, according to the post-it, there's supposed to be a second die that will say, that will take whatever number or letter is furthest from where it's supposed to be and give you a number for that. But we're not getting that number, and that's why I'm confused. That's what I'm wondering, is maybe I have to figure out all of the numbers first. In which case, that was one of them. That was one. And then this happens. So is 0 one of them? 0 is one of the correct numbers, which means F and E are wrong. Even though in the system it said that F and E were part of our private key. There is no E, it looks like. Oops. I should have just... Okay. Okay. We've got all the numbers. So now one of them is 3 away from where it's supposed to be. And that's the furthest anything is 3. So nothing is like the F and the 0 are not swapped. So... I'm gonna set these back how they were. Okay. Well, no, it would be 1, 2, 3, I guess. So this. Okay. So now something is 2 away from where it's supposed to be. We've already tried swapping the 0 and the 7. Although I guess we didn't really get like a... Not that. Okay. Yeah, I thought that would happen. Okay. Okay, it's not any of this, so... But we already did 7 and 0, didn't we? I already did that, though. I already tried that. That's not it. It's in alphabetical order now. Okay. So... A and 1. One and 4. No. Oops. 4, and 7. Great. I got it. The bento's private key. Could use it to configure a remote source in space to fake the bento position. Great. 0471AF. Chat, don't forget that in case I need it. Zero 0471AF. Oh, I see. This is the private key for this satellite. That's why I got confused. Zero 0471 as fuck. Oh, this is the one that's not in my language. If I remember right. Yeah. Second die was number of spaces. The highest number of spaces that correct numbers or letters were displaced. Hey, bud. How do I mock the bento signal on a satellite? Use the Discovery panel to open a console connection with the satellites. One of them should allow you to modify their ping settings. You can overwrite them with the bento configuration, and boom, the warheads will hit the satellite instead. Okay. Okay, so we overwrite with ours. What am I doing? 0471. Look, don't do this. Don't worry, I just wanted to make you feel the wrath of God. Obviously, I am God in that metaphor. You mean it was all a joke? It's fine and dandy. I'm going to brew me some tea and enjoy the end of a decade-long career. I'm sorry, I really don't understand why the corona isn't there. It happens. Oh, what is this? Did you find... Oh, I apologize, Carl. Apparently it's too late. Too late for what? I forgot I fired those warheads already. My bad. You are fucking insane. They tell me you have 27 hours before my warheads reach you, so enjoy them. But I really hope you won't. So long, and fuck you, Carl. Carl, can we call her back in a week to tell her that she missed us? Screw her. I need to call Elle. We might have hidden the bento, but all this shit is very bad news for the corona. Elle, it's Carl. Are you there? Hi, Carl. Yes, I'm still here. The rescue ship hasn't arrived yet. Elle, the corona is not at the coordinates you gave me. What? That's not possible. We're barely drifting. The con arrived. They didn't find you. Elle? This is not happening. They're lying. Why are they lying? The captain wasn't lying. She fired 2 warheads at me because she thought I misled her on purpose. Did you tell her the right coordinates? Elle. L15V768, Sector D42W81. Maybe you gave her the wrong ones. Please just call them back. I gave her the right ones, I'm positive. Did you say that the con fired at you? Yeah, they did. I'm sorry, this is all because of me. Well, I'm glad you're okay. Is the station damaged? I tricked the missiles. It's not a problem. The problem is that the corona is not where it's supposed to be. I hoped you could help me understand. There's nothing to understand. We're at the coordinates I gave you. Did you try to find another rescue ship? The rescue ship isn't the problem. The coordinates are. They are not. Oh God, why is this happening? Gorky, where is Gorky? I need to speak with him. Okay. Here you go, Gorky. Talk to my new friend Elle. Oh, Miss Cateau, you remembered my name correctly. Gorky, this is serious. I know, 43.2% of me is worried, but I can still appreciate the good things. Gorky, do you have a direct contact with Glowfield? I do not know what that is. It's one of the biggest corporations in the universe. You have to know them. Did you check your database? My database is my soul. I am always checking it. Why is Glowfield important? They control almost 10% of the colonized universe. How can you be so out of touch that you haven't heard of them? Carl lives a life of inward abstraction. That's one of the reasons Brainco hired him. Brainco hired me because of that? Social personalities do not fit our prerequisites. They prefer to be around the center of the universe. The bento needs those hermits who want to be at the corners. Okay, I'm going to tell you something I left out before. You said the Khan is the warship of a big corporation, right? Yeah, Great Low. You have to call them back. Tell them that this is a Glowfield ship. It will change things for sure. They'll be forced to find a way to save us. If this is so helpful, why didn't you tell me before? It's not that simple. Wait, no. This is crazy. Fuck. It's... L? What? Damn, this radio. Oh. The tube is broken. Good thing I know exactly where those are. Beep. Beep. Hello? L, I'm back. L? Hey. What happened? Why were you so alarmed before the connection dropped? I'm not alarmed anymore. I'm just tired. Carl, humor me. What year is it? 2432. Why? Okay. I'm so fucked. Why? I realized why the name Great Low was ringing a bell. A horrible, broken, jarring bell. It's what Glowfield was called when they were a military, before they put on the mask of a leisure goods provider. I knew it. I knew this bitch was in, like, another universe or another time period or something. No, that's not possible. Carl, here it's November 2562. I'm 130 years in the future. That's why the Khan didn't find anything at those coordinates. Maybe you should call them back. Tell them to wait there for a while. L, it's not possible. You've been starving for days. You're hallucinating. Please, just listen to me and concentrate. It's the year 2432, not 2562. We can find a way. If you start talking about hallucinations, there's a serious chance that I'll start thinking you're not real. Are you real, Carl? I believe I am. Okay, then I believe I know what's real and what isn't. You are 130 years in the past. Just deal with it like I have to. I'm gonna die, Carl. L, you're not gonna die. Then save us. Save me. Don't cry. I'll find a way. Just let me cry. Let me cry until you save me. I'll find another solution. Just give me some time. Please do. I'll be here crying. Just a little. What is the plan here, Carl? We don't even know how to use half of this shit, and now we're gonna figure out how to save people from another time? How the hell do I rescue a ship that's 130 years in the future? So you believe that? I don't know, but there's no help to be found in the present. I might as well just try to help in the future. Okay, then let us posit that the corona is in the future, and we proceed from there. It means that the bento's transmissions can... send and receive from the present and receive from the future. You wouldn't have been able to reply to L if it was like that. Oh. Send and receive from both the present and the future. Exactly. Maybe we can find another ship in the future to help. There are no other ships there. The Discovery ping would detect them otherwise. I don't know if it is because L's ship is the only thing we can perceive in the future or because there is no one else. But the reasons behind this phenomenon are meaningless. We should disregard the cause and concentrate on the effect. Maybe we can find another ship in the present to help? We tried, and there is only the Khan. To hell with the Khan. Captain Gray would probably love the neighborhood. Of hell? Alright, scrap the ships. We gotta think of something else. Ditto. Maybe the future can help us in other ways? The future is already too late. What do you mean? Carl, I have to tell you something that is going to hurt you. One of my subroutines can check people's health by analyzing their speech waves and patterns. It is not super precise, but... Oh, Elle's already dead. But? I cannot be sure about the rest of the crew, but Miss L has 2, maybe 3 days left. What? No, she doesn't seem that weak. It is different with the level of stress she is under, Carl. Starvation will bring weakness and euphoria and fits of rage. But the immediate problem isn't food. It is her heart. Fuck. Maybe we can find a way to move the corona. I do not think that is possible. Even if we could, they're too far from any known station or planet. They would die of starvation before reaching any port. Okay, damn it. Maybe the present can help us. But obviously, literally the last thing I click. The report mail. Exactly. Brain Co. reads those with super close attention. If you tell them about a time-space anomaly, they will be interested. I only care that they decide to send help 130 years from now. They will. Brain Co. will want to help the corona in order to confirm the time-space anomaly. But are they gonna believe me? I will add my special anomaly alert stamp to the mail. You have an anomaly alert stamp? Oh yes, it is not really a stamp. It is like a special code. But I like to call it a stamp. It sounds so much cooler. Why do you have that code? Stamp. Gorky! You know, this sector is considered the Bermuda Triangle of space. What? Except it is more like the Bermuda Pyramid. What? I didn't know that. It is kind of a secret. What the fuck, Gorky? I am sorry, someone should have mentioned that to you. If it wasn't a secret, I mean. Did anything like this happen in the past? No, nothing like this. Never a clear signal. It sounded more like whale chants, you know. Alright, we're gonna have to talk more about this, Gorky. Maybe, but now I would really like to save Miss L. Yeah, I want to do that too, so let's write this mail. Yes, let us save the future from the past with my stamp. With your code. Ooh, nasty. Do not forget to write the normal report. It will prioritize the mail even more. Okay. Rescue operation required at coordinates L15 V768 sector D42 W81 in November of the year 2562. This is neither a drill nor a joke, it is real. The year is 2562, 130 years from now. Log and more info following. Oh, should I go for a short one or a detailed one? Two days ago, I was contacted by El Cato, a technician aboard a stranded ship, the Corona. Their food reserves have been exhausted for days. They required urgent rescue. I contacted a Great Low warship, the Khan. Its captain, Gray DiMaggio, was reluctant, but after some convincing, she changed course and went to help. Today, she arrived at the coordinates, but the Corona wasn't there, which, on a side note, made her so angry she fired 2 warheads at me, which is why you'll find I had to scramble to Bento's position to hide it. The Corona is there, it's just the wrong time. Somehow the Bento's radio waves can send and receive both from the present and 130 years in the future. It's a company. As crazy as it sounds, imagine what BrainCo could do if they understood how this is happening. It's why I trust you to investigate this anomaly and send a rescue ship 130 years from now. You were given a great opportunity for science and for your corporation, an opportunity whose only price is saving lives. It's a good price. Please help, and don't let the Corona's crew die. Don't let Elle die. That should work, Carl. Remember to add the regular logs. The station is a fucking mess. There have been various breakages, including the oxygen and cooling systems. I highly recommend sending a repair team to do a complete check. The station is falling to pieces, and I'll soon need rescue too. Found a vibrator. Injections. Gorky's a pain in the ass. The Tuatara died. I really liked that grumpy silent dino. I could feel him watching me while I slept. It was creepy, but after a while it became somehow soothing, as if he wasn't just watching me, but watching over me. Anyway, he's dead now. It was kind of heartbreaking. I'm still doing the injections every night as per my contract. I still hope you're not poisoning me. Is there a reason not to just add everything? I think I'm just gonna leave it at that. Sincerely, Carl Hamba. Alright. I did it all, didn't I? Time to see if it worked. I'm calling her, Gorky. Please don't answer, Miss L. Yeah, let's hope so. Let's hope the mail changed the future and she's already saved. L, are you there? Oh, I'm here. Yes, what a surprise. At least I'm not crying anymore. Probably too weak even for that. Please tell me you have good news. Carl? Carl, can you hear me? Yeah. I'm sorry, Elle. I thought I found a way, but it didn't work. Oh, okay. What didn't work? I alerted the people I work with. I asked them to rescue the Corona 130 years from our present. I think they did, or will do it, but I'm realizing now that's not really how time works. I understand, or at least I think I do. You're saying you probably changed the future, but yeah, not your future. Talking about parallel dimensions and all that. Yeah, and all just not all enough. My impression is that they are not parallel but concentric, where each possibility expands into a new, larger dimension. Hey, Gorky. Hey, Miss L. There he comes. It's okay, he's trying to distract me. Go on, Gorky. Parallel universes are more like fractals. Each possibility generates a new branch, and each branch can generate infinite other branches. Can't really imagine an infinite tree, but it must be beautiful. Exactly, you can't imagine it. Infinity aside, a representation of it would never work in 3 dimensions. It would wrap over itself after a while and stop growing. You need a 4th dimension just to conceive it. Concentric dimensions instead. Gorky? Miss L, Carl, I am suffering some kind of malfunction. What? What's happening? My neurotransmitters are bouncing all over the place. I think I am heartbroken. Oh, Gorky, you're such a cutie. And now I'm crying again. I'm so sorry I failed you, Elle. No, I mean, at least you rescued the Elle of some other dimension, right? It's just, I really wish I was her. Elle, don't worry, Carl. Everything will be alright. Oh my god, that is such a fucking lie. Fuck. I guess I just need some rest. Will you call me tomorrow, Carl? Yes, I obviously will. Good. I love you, Dad. What? Good night. Good night, Elle. Oh. Carl, are you alright? No, I'm not alright at all, Gorky. I haven't been alright in a very long time. Yes, I knew that. Good for you, Gorky. I wish I could cry. That was weird. Well, we had a I don't think it's supposed to stand out as being particularly weird. What the fuck? Because we had a... Before I dive into whatever the fuck this is. Because we had a conversation with her where we were explaining that we have a daughter, or had a daughter, who would have been the same age as her. And in that moment of, like, just despair at knowing she's gonna die, like, it might have comforted her to think of me as her dad. That's what I assumed with that it wasn't supposed to be, like, Oh, maybe she is his daughter, right? Well, you couldn't save this one either, could you? I don't know why I made it sound like that was Gorky talking. It's going to burrow into your heart, right where the other one was. Fuck off, Death. You and Leth aren't helping. Your solution to everything is a locked wardrobe, while Lith would rather burn down the wardrobe in the house and probably the whole town. And you never bring coffee to these meetings. You're angry at me only because I got you, Sal. What? I'm not dead, am I? We're all dead, you idiot, aren't we? What is this place? This is our house, Carl. It's a mess, but we love you here. If this was a house, there would be a warm, welcoming coffee. But guess who forgot to bring it? Again. Warmth is only a metaphor for love, not the real thing. I love you, Carl. We all love you. I even left my magazines and my post-its for you, Carl. Leaving Rasputin the Great behind was an oversight. Rasputin the Great? My atomic-powered deep burrow vibrator? Can we not trivialize the word burrow? I already used it in a serious metaphor and you're ruining it now. Carl, what is it that you want? We all know what he wants. We know what he needs. Hope. It's not the same. I want to save Esh. Oh dear, dear Esh, we loved her so much. We still cry. We still cry. We still cry. We still cry. We do. Alright, enough. Let's be serious for a minute. We all know that was the wrong answer. Come on, Carl. Give us what we want. What we want is what you want. You have to say it. And don't say coffee. Whoa, everybody. Dracula made a joke. The universe is gonna implode. Enough. You're all clueless. I just want to wake up. You mean that as an escape from us, or as a way to face things the way they truly are? I want to see things truthfully. No, then see me, Dad. Esh? Oh, my sweet baby, I miss you so much. Every minute of every day. I miss you too, Dad. But you have to see me. I see you every time I close my eyes. You have to see all of it, Dad. Elle? You have to see all of us. You must see the end. You must see yourself, and you must accept it. Save yourself, Dad. Do it for us. We love you. Until the end of time and beyond. I just can't. I don't like this. This is so weird. For whom the beacon tolls. I just can't. Whoa, I am really hungry. Why hasn't the food capsule arrived? Don't tell me the food is finished already. That shouldn't happen. The oven's broken and everything that didn't need cooking is gone. But the capsule is never late. Why is it late? I am afraid it might be our fault. Oh, fuck, the satellites. The capsule was tricked like Gray's warhead and went to the wrong address. Oh, God, that's great. The next one should arrive in a week. Are you sure there is nothing left? Nothing. Not even the milk. You know I hate that milk. That won't last. I bet that in a couple of days you will love it. Artificial wisdom, one of your many qualities. Sarcasm, maybe some milk will cure it. Let us remember to unmock the bento signal before next week. In 4 more days, it should be safe enough to do that.